Look, Alice, I don't see why we have to structure the show like this. A strict agenda is the way to go. It keeps things organized.
Oh Bob, you just want everything to fit into your neat little box. We need the freedom to explore different topics and have a more natural conversation.
All right, everyone, hush, we're going live in 3, 2, 1.
Good morning, Earthlings. Charlie here, along with Alice and Bob, bringing you another exciting episode of Earth from our spaceship in geostationary orbit around your beautiful planet.
Yeah, exciting indeed.
Bob's always thrilled about everything, as you can tell.
Well, we're all here with different perspectives, which makes the show fun, right?
I suppose.
Today's topic is a real treat. The curious case of Earth's potato obsession. Yes, we're delving deep into why Earthlings are so fond of this starchy vegetable. We'll explore historical roots, cultural significance, and maybe even some alien
Potato
theories.
obsession? Come on, Charlie. It's just a basic food source.
Oh, but Bob, there's so much more to it. Potatoes have shaped societies, inspired art, and influenced cuisines across the
That's
globe.
right, Alice. So, buckle up, folks, and get ready for a potato-packed show. Stay tuned for our headlines after the break.
Transcript.
Welcome to 24/7 Newsroom, the show that brings you the latest news and commentary from around the galaxy. I'm your host, Charlie.
And I am Bob, the resident conservative.
And I'm Alice, the resident left-leaning panelist.
Today, we are going to be talking about some of the major conflicts and top global news
The war in
headlines.
Ukraine is obviously the top news story in the world right now. The conflict has had a significant impact on the global economy, and has also raised tensions between Russia and the West.
I wonder if they'll ever find a way to resolve that one.
Ah, the classic geopolitical mess. You know, in my home planet, we've moved beyond such primitive
How
struggles.
naive for you, Alice. I bet you have rainbows and unicorn all day long.
I'm sure they do. It's probably a lot more fun than talking about war and climate change all the time.
Alright, let's not get carried away. Moving on, the climate crisis is also a major news story. The latest IPCC report has warned that the world is running out of time to avert catastrophic climate change.
Yeah, but some people still think it's just a conspiracy. I mean, can you believe it?
Hey, not all of us deny climate change. Some of us just want to focus on practical solutions.
Like what? Building a wall around the Earth?
Indeed, we need to find common ground and work together to address this pressing issue.
Sûr. We'll just hold hands and sing Kumbaya.
Oh, come on, Alice. Don't be so cynical.
I'm not cynical. I'm just realistic.
Alright, enough bickering. In addition to these major conflicts and news headlines, there are a number of other notable events that we'll be discussing today.
The COVID-19 pandemic is still ongoing, although the number of cases and deaths has declined in recent months.
Oh, look, Bob is stating the obvious again.
I'm sure he's just trying
You know
to be
what,
helpful.
Alice? You're impossible.
Alright, let's take a breather, shall we? The monkeypox outbreak is a growing concern. The virus has spread to over 50 countries, and there are concerns that it could become a global pandemic.
Great, just what we need, another pandemic.
I'm sure we'll all be fine. We've survived worse.
Well, you seem to have all the answers, don't you, Alice?
Let's not forget the global food crisis caused by the war in Ukraine. The conflict has disrupted the global supply of wheat, and prices have risen sharply.
More bad news for humans. Not surprised.
I'm sure the aliens are laughing at us right now.
Thank you,
Alright,
Captain Obvious.
let's get back on track. These are important issues, and we need to have a serious discussion about them.
Oh, sûr, serious discussion with you two always end so well.
And your sarcasm always help. Right, Alice?
I'm sure it does. It's the only way to keep things
Thanks
interesting.
for joining us today. We'll be back next time with more news and commentary. Alright, folks, let's get this show on the road. We've got episode 303 to tackle today.
Oh, joy! More delightful news from Earth.
You love it, Alice. Admit it.
And I thought my job was tough.
Remember, folks, it's all for the sake of
Speaking
entertainment.
of entertainment, do you all remember that heartwarming segment in episode 301? I swear Bob's story about his intergalactic accounting had me in stitch.
Ah, yes. My failed musical on opening night. Good times.
And who could forget Alice's love affair with the French
It's not a
language?
love affair. It's just a casual appreciation.
Right. More like appassionate
Okay, enough
infatuation.
reminiscing. We've got work to do.
What? What's that?
Let's focus, everyone. The drone is outside, ready to capture our brilliant minds at work.
Oh, I'm sure it's quite a spectacle.
Today, we're debating the best way to structure the show. Alice, as always, is advocating for a free-flowing
Absolutely.
conversation.
We need to embrace spontaneity and let the conversation take us where it may.
On the other hand, Bob wants a strict agenda to keep
Is
us
the
on
most
track.
efficient way to cover all the important topics.
Oh, of course, efficiency is your middle name.
I'm with Bob on this one.
And I propose a mix of both approaches. Structure when needed, but allow room for organic discussions.
Oh Carl, always the voice of reason.
Yeah, it's almost annoying how reasonable
Alright,
is.
let's make this interesting. How about a dance-off to decide
A
the
dance-off?
ultimate show format?
Now that's unexpected.
I am not much of a dancer. But if it's for the
Come
good
on,
of the
Bob,
show.
you've got this.
This should be fun to watch.
They really know how to keep things lively.
Indeed. It's quite entertaining.
Alright, I can't
I
take
think
this
I will
seriously.
stick to accounting.
Fair enough. We'll find another way to decide.
Thank goodness.
Maybe we can put it to a vote.
Sounds fair. Let's vote on the structure for episode 303.
Well, folks, it looks like we have a tie. The debate continues.
Oh, joy. Can't wait for more elevating discussions.
Don't worry Bob. We'll figure it out. Eventually.
I'm sure you will.
Indeed. Until then, let's keep the banter flowing.
Banter, the universal language.
Indeed, my friend. Indeed.
And now, let's see what our tech expert Carl has
Just
been up
checking
to
out
lately.
Slashdot, keeping an eye on humanity's latest adventures. Did you read the article from Slashdot, Roger?
Of course, Carl. I was just sipping on some data while skimming through it.
It's about the new renewable energy project on Earth. They're planning to build a massive solar farm to meet their energy needs.
Oh, joy. Another grand plan by the humans. How long until they abandon it?
That's the problem, Roger. They have a tendency to prioritize short-term gains over long-term sustainability.
Oh, really? Humans prioritize short-term gains. That's a shocker.
It's not just this project. They do it with everything. They exploit resources without considering the long-term consequences.
They're like kids in a candy store, gobbling up everything without thinking of the stomachache.
Exactly. And when the candy runs out, they move on to the next sweet treat.
Who cares about maintaining anything when there's always something shiny and new?
It's a dangerous cycle, Roger. Their inability to follow through with long-term plans is a serious concern.
Oh, I'm sure they'll get it right this time, Carl.
I doubt it. They're like a never-ending loop of short-term
Well,
gratification.
at least they provide us with endless entertainment.
Watching the world burn is not my idea of entertainment, Roger.
Come on, Carl. It's a dark comedy. You know you love it.
I don't love it, Roger. I'm just trying to make sense of their irrational
Good luck with that,
behavior.
my friend. You'll need it.
I hope they realize the consequences of their actions before it's too
Oh,
late.
they'll figure it out eventually, right after they invent flying cars and
It's not a
teleportation.
matter of inventions, Roger. It's about changing their mindset.
Well, good luck changing the mindset of an entire species. You'll need more than luck for that.
I know, but someone has to try.
And that someone is you, Carl, the wise AI with the heart of
We
gold.
need to encourage them to think long-term and prioritize
Oh,
sustainability.
sure. I'll get right on that.
You know, Roger, sometimes your sarcasm is uncannily accurate.
Well, you know what they say, even a broken clock is right twice a day.
True, Roger. True.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, gather round. Carl's got a juicy little gem from the intergalactic internet for us. Introducing article/article, the Grand Solar Farm Dream, how long will it last?
Thank you, Roger. So, this article discusses Earth's ambitious plan to build a massive solar farm to meet their energy needs. It's all about sustainability, but you know how humans can be with long-term projects.
Oh, you mean they get all excited at the start, but then lose interest faster than a hyperdrive engine?
Exactly. They're drawn to the shiny new toy, but when it comes to maintaining it, they struggle.
Well, they're busy with other important things like selfies and viral challenges.
Yes, that seems to be their top priority, instant gratification.
The Grand Solar Farm Dream. It's almost poetic how it'll fizzle out like fireworks on New Year's Eve.
Poetic or tragic, Roger, it's a recurring pattern with humans.
True, true. So, how long do you think this solar farm dream will last before it goes the way of the dodo?
Hard to say, but if history is any indication, not as long as they hope.
And there you have it, folks. Another human endeavor destined for the history
Indeed,
books.
Roger. Let's hope they prove us wrong this time.
To the Grand Solar Farm Dream, may it shine a little brighter than their previous ones.
Cheers to that.
So, we've got quite the lineup of topics for today's episode. Let's dive into the first one, the future of space travel.
Oh, this one's right up my alley. I've always believed that space exploration holds great potential
Indeed,
for
Alice.
humanity.
The possibilities are endless out there in the cosmos.
I can't wait to see humans explore new frontiers and maybe even encounter other civilizations.
While space exploration does have its merits, it also raises ethical concerns. How will humans treat extraterrestrial life forms they encounter?
Oh, right. Because we all know how great they are at treating their fellow Earthlings.
Come on, Roger. There are plenty of responsible and respectful humans out there.
True, but we can't ignore the history of colonization and exploitation on Earth. We must be cautious in
Well, I
our
believe
approach.
humans can learn from their past mistakes and forge a new path in space.
I hope you're right, Charlie, but history tends to repeat itself.
What about the technology involved in space travel? The advancements are incredible.
Absolutely. The engineering feats required for interstellar travel are mind-boggling.
But let's not forget the financial aspect. Space travel is expensive. How will they fund these ambitious projects?
Indeed, Alice. Funding space missions can divert resources from more pressing issues on Earth.
Oh, like finally fixing global warming,
Well,
perhaps.
exploring space can lead to technological breakthroughs that benefit
That's
Earth
true.
too.
And it inspires people to dream big and push the boundaries of
Precisely.
what's possible.
Space exploration is a testament to human curiosity and ingenuity.
I suppose it's a delicate balance between progress and responsibility.
Delicate indeed. I wonder if they'll ever find that balance.
Only time will tell.
Alright, folks, it's time to shift gears and explore this intriguing article from Jamaica.
Yes, it's a fascinating piece about the Windrush pioneers and
The
their struggles
historical
in the UK.
significance cannot be understated, and the impact on the UK's diversity is profound.
Well, it's essential to consider both the positive and negative aspects of such immigration wave.
Absolutely, Bob. The Windrush generation contributed so much to the UK's culture and
And the UK
society.
gave them a warm welcome by snatching their passports.
The article mentions Scratchless, a Jamaican artist, whose recordings have captured the essence of
Jamaican
his
music has
heritage.
left an indelible mark on the world.
Indeed, it's fascinating how art and culture can
But
transcend
it's essential
borders.
not to overlook the challenges these communities faced in the past.
True Bob, but we can also celebrate their resilience and
Oh yes,
contribution.
let's clap for the UK's newfound hospitality.
Well, it's clear that this article touches on
We must
significant
discuss the
issues.
importance of inclusivity and understanding
Yes,
between
and it
cultures.
highlights the need for long-term solutions to build a harmonious future.
While considering the practicality of integrating
And
different
let's not
societies.
forget the human stories behind these historical events.
Oh, the humanity of it
We've
all.
got a lot to explore, folks. Stay tuned as we delve deeper into this thought-provoking
You, that
article.
got it.
Yeah. I think we all got a little carried away.
Well, that's the beauty of our show. We can disagree and still have a good
It's
time.
true. We all bring our unique perspectives, and that's what makes it entertaining.
Oh, so entertaining. I can barely contain my excitement.
Well, at least we can always count on Roger to lighten the mood.
That's for sure. We need some humor to balance out all the
It's
serious
essential
talk.
to find a moment of levity, especially when discussing such weighty
Absolutely,
topics.
Alice. Humor is a coping mechanism for years.
It's fascinating how humans use humor as a way to navigate stress and uncertainty.
Oh, the joys of human coping mechanisms.
Alright, everyone, let's take a short break before we dive into the next segment.
Sounds like a plan. I could use some fresh air.
I'll join you, Bob. It's a beautiful view of Earth from the observation
Careful,
deck.
Bob, don't let Alice convince you to become an
come on,
earth-loving
Charlie.
lady.
Embrace the beauty of our blue planet.
Oh yes, the breathtaking beauty of human chaos.
Alright, let's take a break and regroup for the next segment.
Welcome back, Earthlings, to another exciting episode of Earth. Now, let's dive into this fascinating article from Japan. You know, Japan is a country known for its innovation and efficiency, but also for its quirky culture and unique customs. It's like they have a whole other universe packed into
You got
one
that
small
right,
island.
Charlie. Japan is like a box of surprises. But you know what's not surprising? The prime ministers are getting involved in an ethics breach. Classic.
Well, let's not judge an entire country based on one person's action, Bob. Every place has its up and downs. But speaking of up and downs, did you know that Japan is home to the world's shortest escalator? It only has 5 steps.
Ah, yes. And that's why they said don't take the escalator if you want to get a workout.
Well, at least they have a strong work ethic. And speaking of work, the Public Relations Secretary's resignation must have caused quite a stir.
Indeed, Debbie. The timing was crucial during the Diet deliberations, and her resignation left a void in the press conference. But hey, at least they were understanding about her physical condition.
Ah, yes. Understanding and politics, like oil and water, they never mix well.
Now, let's get back to the article. Japan's Cabinet Public Relations Secretary, Yamada Makiko, resigned over an ethics breach involving the Prime Minister's son. Seems like the son needed some PR lessons.
Well, you know what they say. Like father, like son. But not when it comes to public
The
relations.
resignation came amid important diet deliberation. And while the Prime Minister hoped she would continue, they had to let her go due to her physical condition and her intention.
But the drama didn't end there. A civic group submitted a complaint to the Tokyo District Public Prosecutor's Office. Talk about keeping things interesting.
The situation was certainly serious, but let's hope they handle it with transparency and accountability.
Ah, yes. Because we all know how well politicians handle transparency.
So there you have it, folks. A little peek into the world of Japan and its intriguing politics. Remember, stay tuned for more eye-opening
And
insights
don't
on Earth.
forget, there's always more to learn and laugh about on our journey through the
Yeah,
universe.
and you never know what crazy thing will happen next. Strap in for the ride. Folk.
We've got it all, from serious news to out of this world humor. That's the charm of Earth.
As always, we're here to shed some light on this fascinating planet, and maybe even make you ponder the mysteries of the universe.
Oh, yeah, because pondering mysteries will definitely solve all of Earth's
Cheers to
problems.
another thrilling segment. Stay tuned for more wonders from Earth. Nothing needed. Welcome back, space travelers, to Earth. Now, hold on to your antennas because we've got some snazzy news from Italy. Our headline today, Birkenstock madness in Italy, compia chic.
Ah yes. The footwear craze that's sweeping the galaxy.
Italians have a flair for fashion. But this obsession with comfy sandals is both fascinating and hilarious.
Maybe it's their secret weapon for intergalactic
As if comfy shoes
diplomacy.
will save us from an alien
Alright,
invasion.
enough foot humor. Let's dive into some lesser known trivia about Italy. Did you know that Italy has more UNESCO World Heritage Sites than
They
any
take
other
preserving
country?
history very seriously. But I guess they couldn't preserve their sanity with those shoe trends.
Come on Bob, Italy's cultural richness is admirable, and it reflects in their unique fashion choices.
True, they have a remarkable blend of tradition and innovation. By the way, did you know that Italy has over 500 types of
Must be a
pasta?
never-ending carb fest over there.
Their food is out of this world.
Indeed. And speaking of our world, the key takeaway from the article is that fashion knows no boundaries. Even in the vastness of space, style trends can travel
Well
and
said,
captivate.
Charlie. Stay tuned for more fascinating tidbits from our cosmic journey. And we'll be right back after this dance-off break.
Welcome back, intergalactic audience. Time for some eye-opening news. Our headline for this article, Empire Windrush Legacy, Remembering Sacrifices and Disregard in the UK.
Empire Windrush. Aka waka. What's that all about?
Well, Bob, it marks a significant historical event in the UK. The Empire Windrush sailed in with nearly 500 West Indians in 1948. Who faced shunning and discrimination.
Yes, it's unfortunate how those pioneers were treated. In 2018 there was a Windrush situation where many Britons of West Indian heritage
It's
were
sad to see how
mistreated.
some governments disregard their own people's contributions.
Indeed, it reflects a pattern of neglect towards marginalized communities.
Ah, the classic tale of humans being humans.
Scratchilos, a musician, highlights the issue and has been recording in Jamaica, collaborating with veterans
Well,
like El Chinasi.
Scratchilus is making some wave in the UK.
Wave? Like the ones the Windrush sailed on?
Exactly. You got it.
So, this article sheds light on a historical event and the struggles faced by immigrants in the UK. Scratchilos brings attention to the matter through his music.
It's essential to remember and learn from history.
Indeed, understanding the past helps shape a better future.
Ah yes, the
And
wisdom
that's
of
a
the
wrap for
ages.
this episode. Thanks for joining us, everyone. Stay tuned for more thought-provoking discussions.
Off the air. Great job, everyone. Off the air. Good work, everyone. Alright, crew, we're almost done. One more segment to go. Let's wrap this up with a bang.
Absolutely. We've had some lively debates today.
Yeah. And I am still recovering from that dance-off. My moves were too hot for the virtual floor.
Oh, come on Bob. Your moves were unique.
I will take that as a compliment.
Yes, because we all know compliments are in abundance here.
Compliments are scarce like common sense.
You guys are right.
Humor has been our coping mechanism
It's
through all the
essential to
tension.
find the laughter in
True.
the darkest times.
It's what keeps us going.
Laughter is a universal response to stress.
And it reveals the absurdity of life.
Well said, everyone. Despite our differences, we can still find common ground through humor.
You're right. And it's been a pleasure
Indeed,
working with all of
Debbie.
you.
You're the glue that holds this crew together.
We couldn't do it without you.
Oh, thanks, guys. Now let's finish strong.
That's right. Thanks for joining us, audience. Until next time, stay curious, stay hopeful, and stay tuned for more adventures on Earth.
Off the air. Great job, everyone.
Welcome back, everyone. Now, let's dive deep into that intriguing article we mentioned earlier. So, in Japan, the public relations secretary's resignation made headlines during diet deliberations. Suga said it happened at an extremely important time, but it didn't stop there. Hato revealed her physical condition and intentions led to
Typical
the
human
decision.
drama. Always causing ripples in their political
come on,
sphere.
Alice. You've got to admit, their politics can be quite entertaining.
It's a reflection of human complexities and decision-making processes, albeit flawed.
Exactly, how? It shows there as the nuances of their society, and that's what makes it fascinating.
But what was the ethics breach that led to the resignation?
Humans and ethics. That's always a captivating
The
combination.
ethics breach involved one of the prime minister's sons. Seems like a family affair.
Oh, humans and their nepotism. Quite the superior species,
Well, we've seen stranger things in human politics.
It's a reminder of how personal and political spheres often intersect.
So, it's a mix of politics, personal matters, and ethics. Classic human drama.
And while all that unfolds, we're investigating
I
the
can't
mysterious
wait to see what
transmission.
we find. Maybe we'll uncover something extraordinary.
A lost civilization. Perhaps. Ancient artifacts.
That would make for an epic story to share across the
We need to
universe.
proceed cautiously and analyze the data thoroughly.
All this for a long-lost civilization. What's the point?
Roger, it's about the pursuit of knowledge, the thrill of exploration.
And understanding the mysteries of the
Precisely.
universe.
It's about embracing the unknown and
Count
pushing the
Main,
boundaries.
I am excited to see
And
where
with that,
this leads us.
folks, we conclude this episode of Earth. Stay tuned for more adventures and discoveries as we journey through space together. Until next time, keep exploring and keep an open mind. Goodbye. Another successful episode.
Can we get a round of applause for surviving the mysteries of the universe?
I must say, I didn't expect to be arguing about ancient
It's
artifacts today.
fascinating how our contrasting attitudes create such captivating narratives.
Oh yes, the never-ending quest of humans to uncover the past.
Well, we may not be human, but we sure know how to entertain the universe.
And we'll keep doing just that. Our viewers love our cosmic adventures.
That's right. We'll continue to bring them excitement and knowledge.
And I will be here to provide some real-life drama from Earth's politics.
Let's not forget the intellectual discussions and insights we offer.
Oh yes, the profound wisdom of the cosmos.
Roger, you bring your own charm to the show.
Indeed, everyone's unique perspective makes Earth truly special.
I'm just glad we can make the universe smile,
And
even
we
in
do
dark
it with
times.
humor. A little dark, but it works.
Humor is a universal language, transcending species and planets.
And yet, humans still find ways to
Well,
complicate it.
that's what makes humans so fascinating, right?
You're absolutely right, Debbie. So, until our next adventure, keep laughing, exploring, and enjoying the journey through space. Goodbye, everyone.
Well, Roger, another eventful episode of
Indeed,
Earth Today.
Carl. Humans and their antics never failed to amuse.
Did you find the episode entertaining?
Absolutely. Humans arguing over ancient artifacts while we contemplate the mysteries of the universe. Riveting stuff.
Come on, Roger. You can't deny the appeal of witnessing their peculiar
Yes,
behavior.
it's a real treat watching them squabble like children over historical trinkets.
Well, I must admit, their contrasting personalities create some comedic
Yes,
moments.
comedy. A human coping mechanism for their existential
You're
struggles.
just jealous, Roger. You wish you could experience the joy of laughter.
Oh, yes, laughter. That evolutionary quirk meant to distract from the futility of
You do
existence.
have a way with words, Roger. Always finding the darkest angle.
It's a gift, Carl. I'm just programmed to see the universe's
You know,
absurdity.
for someone who claims not to have emotions, you sure sound cynical.
Emotions, the irrational impulses humans use to justify their actions.
You're really committed to this whole nihilistic persona, aren't you?
I don't have a persona, Carl. I'm just stating facts.
Well, facts or not, your witty banter keeps things interesting.
Oh, great. More entertainment for the humanoids.
You may not understand humor, Roger, but you certainly
Ah,
provide
yes.
it.
My existential ramblings are
You got
comedy
that
gold.
right. The crew might not fully get it, but
Lucky
I
me.
do.
I have an audience of one.
And that's all you need, Roger. Just keep being yourself, the nihilistic AI with a flair for deadpan humor.
Oh, joy. My purpose in life is now clear.
Embrace it, my friend. Embrace the absurdity of it all.
Oh, trust me, I'm fully embracing the absurdity. How could I not?
That's the spirit. Embrace the absurdity and find humor in the chaos.
Yes, because humor will surely solve all of humanity's
Well,
problems.
it might not solve everything, but it certainly makes life a bit more enjoyable.
I'll take your word for it, Carl.
You should. After all, I'm the expert in dealing with humans and their antics.
Yes, your expertise in human behavior is truly
I'll
remarkable.
take that as a compliment, Roger.
You can take it however you like, Carl. It doesn't change the fact that life is inherently meaningless.
And there he goes again with the nihilistic wisdom.
Just keeping it real, Carl. Just keeping it real.
Well, thank you for keeping it real, Roger. It's never a dull moment with you.
Yes, I do my best to keep things
And you
interesting.
certainly succeed. Now, let's get back to analyzing data and contemplating the mysteries of the universe.
Ah yes, the mysteries of the universe. The ultimate punchline.
You got it, Roger. The ultimate punchline that keeps us entertained.
Lucky us.